this episode, I am going to share with you one thing that you can implement today to get more done and save time. Hi, I'm Angie Fisher, and I'm the founder of Coaching Success Systems. And the one thing that I've found that work for me and my clients is implementing a project management system. I find that if you make it a habit and second nature to assign yourself tasks and deadlines to get things done, you work more efficiently and more effectively, and you spend your time wiser. Setting a task isn't just setting a task, though. I would set a main task that has deadlines and details on that task. It has everything in there that you need, so it's simply clicking on it, and everything's at your fingertips so that you can get started right away. It could be the who, the what, the when, and the where when you are focusing on setting a task. So it might be, who are you meeting? Or who do you need to deliver this task to when it's completed? What are you needing to do? What are the details of the task and what needs done so that you can check it off? Where? Where does it need delivered, or where are you meeting this person? How does it need to be done? How are you going to do it? How is it delivered? What are the details? And then sometimes it's also necessary to set subtasks for a main task. Those subtasks are items that lead you up to being able to do the main task. A good example is a potential client. So you have a potential client call. The original task is setting up that potential client call. Who is that call with? And what time is that call? And what day is that call? So there's the original task. The subtasks might be doing prep time for this call, looking up this potential client online. Do they have a website? Have they been on interviews? What information can you gather about them and can you learn about them to prepare for your call? Also, what information have they given you already? Have they told you what they need help with, how you can help them? How were they referred? Those are all key points and key information to have not only in the main task, but setting yourself up for subtasks. Taking notes, writing down key points you want to mention, any research or prep time that you need to do, those all need to be subtasks so that you can go through the process and the system of getting the task done and being prepared. All the subtasks don't have to be due on the same day or due on the same day of the potential call. You can spread them out, and then that way you prepare for the call over time and you're not sucking your time on one thing. Whatever works best for you, and a nice balance. Some people like to batch it and do it all at once. But either way, as long as there's a deadline and there are details in the task, that's going to help you dig in much quicker and easier when it's time to get it done. Make sure that when you're setting up your task list or you're setting tasks to yourself, that you're realistic with those tasks. So in a real world, I would say not to set up more than X, Y, and Z tasks for any given day for yourself. Now, that's going to depend on the length of your day for that day. Say Wednesdays may be longer work days than Tuesdays. So having those points in mind, be sure that you make your list realistic. Personally, if I look at a list and I have 15 to 20 things to do, but I know that I only have 3 hours to work that day, that's going to overwhelm me and make me feel like I'm not going to get anything accomplished before my day has even started. It's also important to set a priority to tasks that need done, and it's a deal breaker to not get those done that day. I would set a minimum of maybe 3 priority tasks for you. So before you leave your chair or leave your desk, those 3 tasks need done for that day. Setting yourself tasks is a great way to start implementing systems in your business, because then you can set tasks for, say, next week. And you have a nice process in place so that you're not making one big, huge to-do list that you're just chipping away at day after day. Everything is in a process. So if I were to set a task today for next Wednesday, and then next Wednesday comes and I look at my task list, my day is already planned, my time is planned, everything is set up in my task so that I can go to work right away. It really is a good use of your time, and it's very efficient and effective. So when you're working on tasks, It means that your email is shut down, any distractions are shut down, so that you are in a task-oriented mind frame at that time to really knock these out and make these tasks completed. So let's say that you get the top priority tasks done, and then you're kind of lost at what you need to do. And this is a great time when a distraction could come in. You could get stuck on social media or get stuck in email. But instead, a great thing to have in place is a back burner list. So once those tasks are done, my team and I have a back burner list that we go to. It's a list of still tasks that are important and that need completed and accomplished, but they don't have a hard deadline. And they're still important. And so it's a good way for us to go and fill in the gaps of when we've had a really good accomplished day and we have some extra time in our day. We go and tackle that back burner list. It's a live document, so I'm always adding to it anytime I think of something that would be important for us to take care of in the business, or that would be important for us to implement. That goes on this back burner list, and it's very effective and a good way to get smaller tasks done in your business. I also encourage clients and entrepreneurs to invite their team to their project management system. A lot of times in our project management system, our clients have access to their projects within our system, so they can see what's going on, what's pending. They can assign us tasks. We can share documents in there. Everything's very organized and systemized so that it makes it simple for them to glance and know what we're working on and let them simply assign us tasks. I would recommend that you do the same thing. Invite your team or your team members to your project management system so that you guys can collaborate all in one place and you aren't going to different areas to try to get tasks assigned and figure out what's pending still. I can say that my business would not function and my team would not run as streamlined and as smooth as they do without a project management system in place. When you get 15 people plus myself communicating on a daily basis all day long, you really need one system in place to where we can talk, share documents, have tasks, and look at what's pending and what's going on. And a project management system does that for you. If you'd like more information on how you can get a project management system in place and what key benefits and requirements you should look for when you're shopping or researching a system, feel free to click below and choose my free downloadable cheat sheet. This will include all kinds of benefits and requirements that you can look for when you're shopping around. There are so many systems out there, and it's really important that you find one that clicks well with you, your business, and your team. So until next time, make this week a week of growth and delegation.